What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? I am trying to get the stream going. And we got news dropping as we go. Steph Curry listed available to play. Draymond available to play. LaMelo Ball will play shorter stints if he plays. Just great stuff to be going on right now. And we're here, and we're about to draft some teams. Yeah, I appreciate that. Bone. We're gonna. You know what? I'll plug a graphic I made long ago that we need to change, but pretty skimpy. But yeah, go hit that sub button if you haven't. Of course, I know you guys have. Hit that like button. Hit that notification bell. Let you know when we go live. Got to get the housework out. I just want to say cheers. Whatever you're drinking tonight. You know, for me, it's a little coffee. Let's go ship chasing, huh? I know it's not in different context, but we can still get a ship tonight, huh? In the dailies. Man, coffee hits different after 4:30 Central Time. Let's get this out of the way before we go. I think that's looking good. All right, we're gonna draft two times or two lobbies at a time. We're gonna have the full court press going on this. So we're entering a full court press. We need 9. We need 9. And then we're going to enter a Wob Wednesday here. What's good, my brother? Glad to see you here. Glad to have you here. Am I a little blurry? Are we good? Perfect. We know that's looking awesome. And silly me for not getting this right out of the gate. What am I thinking? I mean, it's literally part of the brand at this point. With Curry in, is it worth drafting? Yeah, let's see. I've had Curry up, so I'll have to check my exposures. I suppose I can just, I'll be transparent with y'all. It's fine with me. Let's see if they'll load right, huh? Yeah, man, this just bops right out of the get-go. I mean, this just, yeah, Curry is in. Okay, Downs, you have to clarify with me because I just assume, and, assumptions make an ass and you and me. Are you LED or are you not LED? Because if you're not LED, then I wonder if who's LED in these YouTube chats. So I just need to get that going. It's a little loud, huh? Bump that down to what, like 30? Yes, I knew it. Look at me, big brain though. Right on. Yes, Curry is in though. Yes, Curry is in per underdog. Again, this is why Trae Young game time decision. If Trae Young plays, I have now 5 of those Jokic or it's a Jokic, Trae Young, Curry, and all that. So I mean, here's the deal. I was drafting Curry before, so let's see here. To answer this question, I think it's a risk tolerance thing. I'm assuming there's going to be lineups out there that have them. I mean, we've already seen the lineups in the Discord. If you go look, I've got a couple. I can show you them. He's fallen. I don't know if he's fallen to the 4th round. That would be pretty crazy. By the way, I just have rankings in. I'm gonna change these around. Freezer, our boy Freezer is back. Did I miss that? Right on. Sorry, I get literally lost in thought, but yeah, I mean, I've been drafting them above here. So if we go look at my teams, we'll try and do this quick. So I mean, I was drafting Curry up there. Even he was my 103 before. You've seen a couple 4th round Curry. Okay. So he was my 103 before. Yes, there's going to be combinations of that. My thing is always, it definitely is a little more worrisome. You know what I mean? To have those combos out there and you not being able to get them anymore, that he's ruled in. But you can still build lineups and there's still people that can be ruled out in or out. And you still have to hit the rest of your basically parlay that we're playing here with the lineups. Is it likely that within the amount of within the 9,000 entries that nut combination has probably been drafted? It's likely, and it's probably a little higher likelihood now that we have Curry in and he's been apparently going in the 4th. I still don't think it should deter you. from drafted. I think if you're gonna do just a couple, maybe you don't have to get super weird with it, but we can give some off the board options that I think are very viable in the last round that not many people are looking into. All right, I'm gonna try and stay up to date with chat here, boys. So yes, Curry's in. Yes, you're downs. How much NFL best ball did you play? And if so, how are your teams? I played like 3,400 worth or something. Okay, so here's the deal. I'll make it a quick story, long, short, long, whatever spiel you get out of me, huh? I won a NFL daily in when it was the Mac Jones in Buffalo's absolute snow game, blah, 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 all that weather. I won that daily on that weekend. It was like $3,000. I then put I put a large amount of money then into the big board and then waited for MLB best ball. And then I kind of won some more dailies that supplied. So I didn't play much. I didn't play like the heavy. I played like 65 main best balls and then some other puppies. So I played a lot of big boards and stuff like that. So that's how I kind of got into it and I really got hooked. So I didn't play like a large amount of volume. I put a lot more in at the end. And I also played a couple big dogs with Nez. Me and him slow drafted some together. But I mean, I can just show you my squad I know no one cares about my teams thing. Oh, wait, maybe I can't. Oh, I have to click it. Yeah. So I got 18 big boards through the Scott Fishbowl thing, or the satellite, and hopefully to get to the finals to unlock a seat. And then, yeah, these are I got the big dog, one of the big dogs in with Nez. He got one on his account. And then I got these in for puppies. I did like 40 puppies each or something like that. So I haven't gone through like individually the teams and how they look. I suppose if you guys actually want, I can do that at the end. I don't know how much you guys would care, but I definitely can look through them. Could check the exposures out. Let's do some Freddie. All right. I'm LED. Yes, sir. 4th round Curry. I haven't seen Freezer. Yeah, I haven't seen Freezer in a while too. It has truly been a minute. Barton is your number one swap. We'll check him out here in the sheet I have and just where I would have him personally. Again, this is where I have him. I'm not trying to say like you need to do that. I'll just give you my 2 cents. Maybe Barton is too thin. I think we can get away with some different swaps. I really do. I think there's some other swap options that we can get away with that isn't Will Barton. Not really. My buddy texted me like the contract. I don't know what to think of the contract. I know like his age is he's gonna be like 40 or 41 or something. I mean, not just the nature of the deals, but I didn't think we were gonna get him back. I really didn't. And I don't know what to think about it. I'm not gonna be upset or whatever. Like we have the talent coming through. So, I mean, it's not Carlos Correa, but so Curry playing makes him more viable. So it's not, I mean, not that they would blow out Golden State regardless. Indiana's not great, but I think literally we could just sit here and go recency bias with Fox. I've been drafting a little more Fox simply because of recency bias. I don't want to see his Q tag there anymore. Yeah, he's in. He's in. All right, loading up another wob. We're just going to keep going. We're going to keep going. I need to get volume in. I'm going to get volume in. Hopefully I can do these. Talk through my favorite swap options. Cool, I can do that. Give me the best plays. You got to go to bot for that. Well, yeah, brother. Ooh, Tyreek upgraded to full practice. Love it. Fantastic. This is definitely the large one, right? Okay, I have to like freak out for a second. All right, cool. So I need to move certain people up. All right, my favorite swap options. Let's see here. So I think Scotty Barnes is definitely a swap option. I don't think he's going in all drafts. Now, I could be mistaken. Really could be, but I don't think he's going at all. I think Scotty Barnes is a fun swap option. And I'm just going to go literally from ceiling right down. So we got Scotty Barnes, Jamal Murray. D'Lo, if he plays, is still a fun swap option. Brunson's a little iffy, but I mean, still up there. For me, I've been drafting a good amount of Capella. I'm not going to lie with you guys. Capella's been interesting, even with if Trey plays or not. I don't think that's going to impact him. Especially a 6th-round price, free, literally last pick type deal. I mean, it doesn't matter where it is in the 6th round. Yeah, so I'll go through this one more time here. So I like as some swap options here, Scotty Barnes. I like Jamal Murray, D'Lo if he does play. Pay attention to in your drafts. You can sometimes get some people that fall like a De'Aaron Fox or someone like that in the later rounds. Say even not Jordan Poole. It's not a good. So if I just sort by ADP, someone in those like late 29 ADP could pop in there. Say Kelly Oubre could fall out of it being drafted now because people are scared of LaMelo. Even Jared Allen, something like that. Like even doesn't Jamal Murray, like he doesn't go drafted sometimes. That's definitely a viable swap option. So put those guys first, and then people you think definitely aren't being drafted under them, just so in case you can swap into those guys. Oh, what's up, John? I had no idea.
I've seen how long it would take you.
If I go off my I got Siakam. That's fun. Geez. We just knocked over a candle. We're all sorts of mess over here. All right, give me a second, boys. You got to talk it through. Now you got me all. I look and I just knock over my candle that's over here. So you got to give me a second.
I come in and everything goes to shit. I come in here and everything goes to shit. This is tragic. I can't even pick for you too. So he's just gonna auto draft. I'm really happy with the Curry news. I was off him early, and then as soon as his Q tag came in and started dropping, I started scooping. So I got a whole bunch of. I hope we get the Trey one too. You guys were talking through swap options. I actually think even if you get Trey in, I think I like Brogdon. Like he's 5K on DraftKings, and like everybody's playing him. He's going to be like 60% owned or something over there, but pretty good indication when a play is a really good cash game play on DraftKings that we should probably be mixing him in some capacity. I like the Scotty Barnes shout as well. I like Miles Turner as a swap. He's not going in 100% of drafts, so I've been kind of on that one a little bit too. Yeah, I think. Oh, great, my camera exploded. I think there's a really good case to be made that we should still be drafting Poole. Like I think he's still going to start. It's not as desirable that he's not going to get all his minutes without Steph on the court, but I still think we should be drafting Poole like a good amount. Mixing in some Draymond late seems sharp too because he's clearly the least drafted of the bunch. So I think that's a pretty good play too. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of off the Hornets guys now. Like we talked about it earlier, how like Oubre and Terry were projecting so well, and I don't know what to make of the smoke and mirrors LaMelo whatever usage tweet that they came up with. I don't know what to make of that, but I do think just at Terry's price tag currently, because its ADP is so thrust up and it hasn't had time to adjust yet, I still think we should probably be off that. You know what? I'm going to share my screen instead of his. It'll be much more enjoyable here.
I'm back.
Okay. Because I was in one here too. Okay, now that you're back, I'm going to leave again and see if I can fix this camera.
Yeah,
hold on one sec.
Yeah, no, John was here, and I don't know what I talk with my arms, you guys know that, and yeah, I just knocked over a candle that was going. That's gonna be fun to clean up, so. Oh, I'm just sitting here. Yeah, I'm sitting here doing a one guy stream, huh? Oh, he's back.
Yeah, the camera keeps doing that thing again. I don't know. I might have to go back to the one that's like the hella zoomed in one.
Oh, you good? Yeah, no, that's absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, Chip's right. The boys are in shambles. You know, this is what you get when you ask for the after dark screen.
Man, that's. Look at that. It is not
Dude,
great.
It looks like you murdered your cat and then you just dragged your hand down the wall with the blood.
Sure, I mean that's definitely a route to go. I wasn't gonna go there, but that's a route. That's
You're on the clock, Neumy. Are you still drafting LaMelo right now? What are your thoughts there? I was taking a lot of them in the fifth and sixth round there for a bit. I'm not completely scared off now, but
yeah, I'm not completely.
I'm
not completely scared, but Hey,
yeah,
I'm doing just fine. I'm explaining everything. Next thing you know, I look over on the screen and there's this other thing there. And there's a chat from my own thing, and I noticed the logo, and I'm like, when did I chat?
Just admit you're a mess, dude. What did you think about my Jordan Poole take? How we should still be drafting Jordan Poole?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, I mean, it definitely. Yeah, I mean, I still like Jordan Poole beforehand. I liked him as a 5th, 6th round. So I don't know if he's going to be thrust up to where people were taking him. And granted, if you're looking at the screen, this is a 12-man. So that's why he was in the 3rd there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that is indeed why. Yeah. Sorry. We also have a winter storm, and we're literally getting a downpour of rain. And at one point, I swear there was lightning, but now it's snowing. So it's just welcome to Minnesota.
Things are falling off the rails.
People are asking like, how's the snow? I'm like, it still hasn't snowed yet. All the snow's gone because it's rained. But I don't know how to really adjust to the new. I'm not adjusting too much. The Steph thing. I got asked this earlier. I don't know if you want to answer it. I'll pop it up on screen here. With Curry in, is it worth drafting it? And I said yeah, because I was still drafting him at my 103 earlier. Even with the combos that are there, you still have to hit the rest of your parlay, and then Curry also has to hit. So it's just like, yes, is it more likely? Yeah. And are those combinations likely to deter you? And can they? Sure, let them deter you. Like, that's definitely a thing that can happen. But like if you're gonna draft a couple lineups, just make them not totally weird, but with your last picks get a little different, so you're not just falling into the same thing.
Yep. No, I definitely agree with that. The one thing that you can also say to that is that if you now start taking them at the 103, you're going to have unique combinations just in general, right? Yep. So I think that's worth, noting that, would I rather have Steph with Trey and Joke, or Steph with Trey and Luka, like we've been seeing all afternoon in the Discord? Of course. Does that mean that those lineups are going to win? Absolutely not. So don't be afraid to lean into Steph. Steph's still in a good spot. Steph's still in a pace-up spot. Steph's still Steph and can win the slate, just with the combination of Bam and Halliburton instead, or with the combination of Paul George and Rudy Gobert.
Yeah,
I don't know. Just throwing out other combinations that are possible.
For what it's worth, ETR gave an update. They still have LaMelo for 28 mins.
Interesting.
I'm trying to see.
Yeah, so the news isn't deterring him. Yeah, Bones, I kind of agree with this. The Hallie for the money there. I'm a little low on Hallie because I was buying all of the dip on Steph and Trey there. Yeah, shout out to ETR. Look at this fresh new hoodie that just arrived in the mail here.
Let's go. Oh, that looks like fresh.
Well, ETR one. Yeah, they
oh, jeez.
They got champion hoodies.
Oh.
Jordan Goodwin, baby. I mixed them in twice now. I haven't mixed them in a lot. Where are you taking Steph now? 103 or 104?
I would take him still. I would take him at 104. Siakam. I've been taking Siakam a little bit, dude. I've been getting a little bit of Siakam. I like him a lot. So I would take Steph 104.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm not going.
Yeah, I like that.
All right, boys. I'm joining another Wob. Man, this bops. I'm not gonna lie with you. Like, this really does jam. When you're sitting here by yourself, and you're just like, yeah, it's
Yeah, Chip bringing up a really sharp point as always. That Draymond leverage makes a lot of sense there in the 6th round now, because Poole's been damn near 100% drafted, and Steph is almost 100% drafted. So start mixing that in.
The death row of Freezer, El Padrino, and RT99. Woof. Woof.
Yeah, I mean, you add B Burgundy to that, and you add
T-Box.
T-Box or Chip.
Could you imagine, instead of Bryce there, we got T-Box.
Rat Boy.
We got T-Box, and we got B Burgundy. Oh, my goodness. Talk about just ranks.
Murderers Row. Murderers Row Yankees. I got the Underdog News stuff pulled up here, so I'll keep an eye on it for you.
Perfect. You're not going to tell me Owen Miller traded to the Brewers? How could?
Owen Miller traded to the Brewers. Interesting. He had a good start. Oh, he's doing it. Have you flipped Joke and Luca?
I just feel like I have so much. I haven't checked my exposures. I was going to do that for everybody because I haven't even checked them. I don't even know what I'm looking at.
Yeah, Billy's saying RT99's in everything when it gets close to lock. Same with B Burgundy.
We got
Freezer.
We got all the Luca at 22 or 23%, 55, and then Jokic
at 13. So you're just mixing it up.
And that's the. So there.
Sorry, I'm not looking at your screen. How many drafts are you through?
37 of the 5, but I don't know if this is completely updated. And I have 29% Luca and 13% Jokic. Yeah. So I just need to get some more Jokic.
Oh, this is interesting. I'm done exactly 37 as well. I have 50% Trey Young.
My highest exposed is Levine and Hero, and then Trey Young.
Hero's my second highest exposed at 32.5. Then I have Anthony Edwards, Jordan Poole, LaMelo Ball, Zach LaVine, Julius Randle, Steph Curry, Luka.
What games do we get on national TV tonight?
That's a good question. Oh, Brett Boy with a little news drop here.
So we get to, oh, wow. I get to watch my T-Wolves. Embarrassing. Oh, so Knicks, Bulls, T-Wolves, Clips. Knicks, Bulls, T-Wolves.
Sorry, Knicks, Bulls is the first game, and T-Wolves, Clips is the second game?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Bam. Man, if it's a Bam night, this is the one night I have like so little Bam. I need to like force him in.
Mm-hmm. Where do you come out? I have a lot of Anthony Edwards right now, and I don't feel great about it. I'm gonna start mixing in. I got Gobert here. I'm gonna start mixing him in a little bit.
I say I like Gobert more, and I find myself drafting Edwards more. So it's funny.
I think Edwards just keeps falling for whatever reason. What do you think about putting them together?
Yeah, I think I've done. I thought I did.
I'm gonna do one of them together here. I'm on
the. Okay, here's a fun play. Maybe I'm out of my mind, but Denny with no Beal or Kristaps seems like just free for the full court.
Yeah, not a bad call.
So
he's been heavy mixed into the cash game stuff recently on DK. I liked that Malik Monk pick too. I'm kind of about that. I mean, I would have liked it more if we got De'Aaron Fox ruled out, but I don't know. Malik Monk's been popping for me, and he's been playing really well recently. So,
all right, we're drafting. If anyone wants to, you included, John. We're getting into full court.
My knowledge taps out at 36 players.
10, 9. Check out my lobby screenshot in the Discord. Murderers row indeed.
Oh yeah.
FSU for call freezer RT on an average. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
On the clock here. I was talking about
has anyone done any deep dive research on like correlation patterns between like, you know, teammates and stuff like that? In like, you know how everybody does it for football and they talk, you know, we know on a showdown slate to don't do this, don't do that as like baseline rules. And then has anyone done like the baseline rules for that sort of stuff for like 6-person underdog drafts?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think you'd be the guy to. I think you'd be the guy to get that going.
To have to attempt it.
Yeah, I have. Are you saying so? The correlation between players and like negative correlations, like saying like in basketball, in a 6-man, having a 6-man team and not having salary, would there be correlation between opposing players, basically?
Yeah, or same team players. Like, can I have 4? Can I have 5? Can I have? Is that insane to have that? Is it
smaller
bad?
slate?
Like,
it makes you yeah.
Yeah, so it'd all be relative to slate size.
3-game slate, like 5-game slate. I could see myself having 3, maybe 4, depending on literally how deplete. Like if a team is depleted as much as the Warriors, say Clay, Draymond, Poole, Wiggins, Curry, all of them out. And then another, so it's like literally all of these guys, like maybe not an underdog per se, because you're not getting that value of the salary relief, but appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, Chip's just saying no, just pick hoopers. I mean, it's a very fair point. I mean, would you rather have like? I'm gonna take Scotty Barnes here. Why not?
LaMelo Ball available to play.
Yeah, so I kind of took that LaMelo Ball was available to play by the previous tweet when they tweeted out the fact that the minutes thing. So I don't think that's the thing anymore. It's just, what's the difference in De'Aaron Fox and LaMelo Ball on a minutes restriction in the 6th round?
Oh, I was literally just gonna say, if De'Aaron Fox is there, I'm a kind of a fraud, because I was talking about De'Aaron Fox might be the recency bias. We're talking about like, wow, look at us. Like he had a couple bad games, but he's De'Aaron Fox, and he came out there and just put up a 50 spot. You know what I mean? Like, geez,
right.
My whole family's calling me, but yeah, that's really interesting. Like I've been De'Aaron Fox has been growing on me, especially as like if he gets to the last round, you know what I mean, free.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Take Hallie.
It's interesting that we had the thesis earlier about the midday Q tags going one way or the other, and then today they both played out the same, right?
Yeah. Well, Steph did the exact opposite.
Oh yeah, exactly. The opposite of the thesis, right? But they both,
Yeah.
We do not have the authority to sell the Underdog merch, and it's largely because Underdog doesn't sell it themselves. So we have our own merch that, with the badge and with our Badge Bros logo that's in the Discord channel below there. You can click the link to the merch store. Neumy's got an example of it right there. And then there's some other stuff. There's hoodies, there's
nice
t-shirts.
Hoodie.
Yeah, but then we do have some stuff that Underdog has given us to then give away. So keep your eyes peeled on our Twitter in this upcoming week or so. We're going to do a little holiday spirit, little Christmas stuff, and give away some of that Underdog merch.
There you go.
You know what I would say there might be some merit in doing right now? And it's a little galaxy brain, but taking Steph 101 and just flipping the board and just being like, oh yeah, Steph is in a great spot. Steph's in a pace-up spot. Steph's clearly healthy. Steph's going to play full minutes. How do we flip the board from everybody who has Steph at the back end of the draft where they were taking him this morning, and then everybody who has Steph at the front end of the draft that they paired with Luka, whatever. How do you get a little bit of leverage off that? We'll take Steph 101 and see what happens. I don't know. I'm going to try it if I roll 101 here.
So Chad put in the chat.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm drop there. He put in the Discord here. Someone asked if it's still worth drafting. Bonesaw. Bonesaw. And he said the same thing. Asked the same question. Is it still worth drafting with Curry? And Chad goes, path to victory might be a bit narrower. Saw him going in the third, fourth round semi-frequently. Still went in the first and second also. Depending on who the current ownership is, I'll probably fade him in the first 2 rounds if you don't have any Curry later than that. Just my opinion, though. Would love to hear someone else's. So a little bit different than what your approach was. So yeah, I mean, 2 different approaches. You know what I mean?
I think they're both viable. I think conventional wisdom is always to fade and be like, oh, he's already owned at better price point and in better ways. And there's no denying that he's owned in better spots. But I think there is some merit to, if you're playing 50, 100, 150 lineups, to then start mixing them in from the front end of the draft board to see just how it turns out. Because then basically you're trading. If you don't stray too hard from ADP, you're basically trading Luka in that build for a 6th round pick, which is obviously minus EV comparatively to you'd always rather have Luka. But in a one isolated game, there's a chance that the one-off 6th round pick of, I don't know, insert player name, Scotty Barnes, Jalen Brunson, whatever, matches his score in some capacity. I don't know. It's a little galaxy brain, but I think it's worth noting.
Yeah, I like that. Did you see Tyler Huntley got a full practice in?
Good. Yeah, that plays to our what we were talking about this morning as him being kind of some sneaky back end leverage in the Saturday contest. I like that. Tyler Hero, Anthony Edwards. I haven't been clicking on Paulo's name at all for whatever reason so far. I'm going to start doing that.
I need to go a little more.
I'll take De'Aaron Fox again.
Yeah, this is a bop.
What are your things? So what do you think? Your thoughts on 6th round Terry Rozier here? Because I'm kind of
yeah, I've been doing a little Terry and Kelly. I think now that people are more scared off, if they're going to be more viable. Okay, that's the 6-man. Yeah. So actually, I'm going to do here is I'm going to get one of these guys, and I'm going to get Terry.
Yep.
In this 12-man with a large ADP drop because of the LaMelo news. Terry can still get his. It definitely hurts. But in projections, still 29th. You know what I mean? It only bumped him down to 29th. It's not like there's that many people that jumped ahead of him. It's just the fact that he got bumped down a little bit. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I think the same could be said about between Kelly, Poole. It's just interesting how news fluctuates these drafts so hard. I think the same thing could be said. I think almost everybody's favorite 6th round pick, when we look back on this slate, apart from like ADP dropping, when we look back on this slate, might be Bogdan. I think he might just look really, really good, regardless of if Trey is in or not.
I'm gonna draft Bogdan.
Yeah,
I'll draft him.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of what I've been reading, what I've been seeing, how I've been feeling out these rooms.
Yeah. And to Chip's question here, should we find out? Should we fuck around and find out my next draft, Chip, to see if I can draft one? Like, honestly, that's an interesting question. If we were just to go through the 30 ADP guys,
what is the question right now?
Yes, how many 30 plus ADP guys do you think could be in the winning lineup? And if I were to go,
okay. Yeah, let's do that in a second here. I got 3 drafts open right now, so I'm not even looking at the screen. So
that's no worries. 30 plus.
Oh, man, this camera just exploded again.
I legitimately think Levine could be in it. I think now likelihood, so how many do you think? So I think we're probably going to get more thin as we go, but I think Levine could be in it. Allen could definitely be in it in a lineup like that if he does go off and at the expense of Mobley and the others. Not the greatest environment. Murray definitely could be in it. I think Capella, Giddey's a little tough. Look at Johnny, looks beautiful. Oh, there he's back. LaMelo, obviously, if he does his typical, LaMelo can be in it. Bogdan, like you said, and then we're getting a little. I
actually like the other Bogdan better.
Bojan?
Yeah.
You like Bojan? Oh.
Yeah. Isn't that how I say his name? Or am I butchering his name and confusing
So
everybody?
Atlanta's is Bogdan. And
yeah.
And then Detroit is Bojan.
Yeah. I like the Atlanta guy. You were hovering over the Detroit guy. Yeah.
Yeah. That's Bogdan. That's Bojan. Yep. Love Bogdanovich is this is the content you came for. But yeah, so if we're gonna go people 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna say Scotty has
Barnes.
Potential. 7.
Yeah, I think Kyle Lowry, man. Everybody's been thrusting up Tyler Hero. Why can't it be Kyle Lowry night? I think Kyle Lowry's a guy I need to start mixing in the 6th a bit more here.
I think it's just the fantasy point per minute production. That's basically it. Like if I were to, oh my gosh, Trae Young available to play. This is gonna be fun.
That's very good. That's
it's
very
gonna be
good news.
It's gonna be a crazy night. This is gonna be a crazy night.
That's very good news for someone sitting here with 51% Trae Young.
Yeah. Who are we just talking about? The team. I was going to look up their rotation.
We were going to look at Miami and what Miami potentially looks like with the Hero situation.
I was just going to look at their fantasy point per minute.
Okay, you look that up. I got to fix this thing again. This is crazy.
Yeah, he's just a way better fantasy point per minute player than Lowry, so I'll take him with a usage like that. Again, I haven't put anyone on or off, so that's take that with a grain of salt. Oh, let's hop in another, huh? I hopped in some on my phone. I tried to put them on auto. I can feel them just going. They're autoing themselves, aren't they?
Like it has nothing to do with the camera. Like it's good again. Like it's bizarre. Okay. I mean, could you have like 2, 3, 4, 30 plus guys in a single winning lineup? I think that's Okay, this is a very interesting question. I don't know. I think the answer, like, just in a vacuum is yes, obviously. Like, that's within range.
It's just good luck picking them, right?
Yeah, but I think it's like so much harder to pick those isolated ones that nobody tries it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the right answer would be. I'm gonna think about that, Chip, and have a kind of thought out answer for you.
Appreciate that, Brett.
Yeah, so Trey being in is the nuts, obviously, for yours truly. I guess you just start picking them at 5 and just, I might be done drafting, to be honest. Who knows? I'm getting weird at the back end here, though.
Jalen Brunson won't have a minutes limit if he returns.
So that's a very interesting, just little like nugget, right? I actually thrust up Julius Randle a good amount early this afternoon, and I was taking him in the second or third round for the second round primarily. He was kind of a third round pick, but just thinking that like he sees a nice boost without him on the court. But I don't know.
Trying to 3 full court. All right, I need to enter some more full court presses.
It's very interesting to get the LaMelo Ball news, and even in like a badged up room right now, he's still going in the 5th round. Oh, 6th round, first pick of the 6th round. I guess people are just scared out off of like the minutes narrative, right?
I literally think that is it. Yeah. Gotta enter some. I did some puck tonight. Got 9 lineups in. That's gonna drive me crazy. So we're auto draft during a final puck lineup. Just gonna let that baby ride.
All right, we got 37 more minutes of drafting Wob. I
honestly think it might fill. Maybe? Good. Or is that wrong?
Yeah.
Or is it close?
No, I hope so. I mean,
yeah, 89%.
Everybody getting their best ball payouts and stuff like
that. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. I see our boy Eagles back in. Ooh. Oh wait, yeah. He's not my pick. Look at me. Oh, what a rug. What a rug.
Yeah, sometimes the auto draft does me favors because I think my human monkey brain looks at a situation like Paul George and Kawhi, and I just like, I can't take Kawhi here in the 5th or the 4th or whatever.
I just took 2 lineups specifically with them together, because of that. It's
right?
Yeah. Yep. I took Gary Trent. Did I not take? Yeah, I did take Gary. Who knows? All right, we're drafting another full court, baby. Let's go. 6 people.
What's the thesis behind Gary Trent? Like, the thesis behind Gary Trent is just like they blow the doors off and he just gets those bench/secondary unit minutes.
That was a final round pick in the full court.
I'm just asking.
But yeah, it was just he was I put in rankings all the way up to 72, and he was the highest. That was the thesis. Like when it gets down there, I don't like to think my monkey brain can pick better than projections. Granted, if they're close or not.
Did we get an update on K9? Is Kevin Huerter in? That one I have not seen yet. That one I just think because of the way it affects Malik Monk and affects, he still has the Q tag. The way it affects
Malik Monk shouts are we gonna get?
Dude, I actually like him tonight. But I liked him if Fox didn't go, or I liked him if, I don't know. Who do you like more, Siakam or Steph now?
Ooh. Those are some exposures. I like Siakam now, personally.
Interesting. Yeah.
We're going to have so much Zach LaVine, and he's just going to put up a nice L. Oh, I can't wait to watch that on national TV. Oh, man.
Actually, I heard some rumors there when they were going through the Chicago starting lineup. I can't remember who's out. But they're like, couldn't you just see them like starting Derrick Rose and like just for the narrative, like just being like, oh yeah, back against the Knicks, like Derrick Rose gets the start.
I mean, so like Derrick
like,
Rose.
Sorry. I'm talking. I confused myself. Jalen Brunson out. Then they start Derrick Rose.
I was like, I had a panic attack. I was like, when did I miss Derrick Rose back to?
No. I fucked up my sentence.
You're good. You're good, dude. I'm gonna do Denny. I'm gonna do Denny and see what we're sitting at for lineups. 143. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. Draft another Wob Wednesday. Yeah, camera just
do
keeps
us a favor, hit that like and subscribe so I can afford a new camera, eh? Fuck me. I might have to plug the other one in here. This is getting bad. Yeah, Chad. I'm not necessarily suggesting that he's viable in these contests. More just like the narrative of it is kind of cool. That if Brunson's out and then you get Rose to start against Chicago, kind of, I don't know. I'm sure it's happened before in the past. I just kind of found it interesting. I was feeling really confident in the middle rounds of these drafts earlier when there was like Trey falling, Steph falling, stuff like that. And then I was kind of thrusting up Julius Randle, I was thrusting up Kuzma, that sort of thing. And now I feel far less confident than I did 3 hours ago. I don't know.
All this news, man. All this news. It's going to be last night was a lineup when I looked at the winning lineup. I mean, I was like, that was easily draftable, and I just didn't do it. I mean, it really was. I mean, Jason Tatum, LeBron, Tobias, Russell, J-Val, Porter. All of this is so gettable, and that's what made me just go, yep, we're aping right back in. Like, it was just the play. Like, it was just, so gettable. So.
And they were all a bunch of guys we talked about, too. I mean, admittedly, we weren't super high on, like, the Boston LA game, but then we were also like, hey, if you have a back end pick, there you go.
It was the highest total game. It was just all the players were very expensive, and LeBron, AD, Tatum, and that. And then you had and then Russell was. I mean, I said it. If Russell Westbrook's going to kill me, he instead ended up like salvaging and making me lose only like $50. So, but Russell came back and actually had a great night salvage there. Well,
there you go. Let's hit stop camera, turn camera again, and it goes away. I don't know. It might just be like a StreamYard thing with the camera. Bizarre.
Oh, there you go. He's asked. Chad just asked his question, I think, from the Discord and chat. I don't think I have any Shea, guys. This is bad. Like.
Yeah, the thing about Shea tonight is if you were thrusting up, oh my god. If you were thrusting up Siakam, you weren't gonna get him. You know what I mean? Because his ADP basically never fell after.
Yeah, that'll do it for you.
Man, where do you come out on Darius Garland? He keeps falling, and like he's just there all the time.
Yeah,
and
I'll take him in that late fourth round. I'll just scoop him.
I just took him with the last pick of the second last pick of the fourth round.
Projections have him, or mine at a combo ceiling of 28. So I mean, yeah, that's kind of where I have him. That's where I'll take him. You know what I mean?
Combo ceiling, ranking.
Yeah.
Total points.
Combo ceiling. When I get combo rank of 28 in ceiling.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, actually, I wanted to talk about that, about combining projection models to then make rankings. It's kind of like what Fantasy Pros does with like cumulative ranks, where they'll pool like X amount of experts and then they get like the mean outcome ranking. I don't know if it's good or not. I'm not sure yet, because then you kind of lose the nuance of, certain rankings, right? You lose
totally. I like it.
Yeah,
I like it when you do. I mean, I personally like aggregating them 50, even getting 3 in there, like I do for NFL. It just makes it so I'm not biased off of one projection model. I feel that's just
right.
How
I agree with that.
But yeah, no, I totally get you. I mean, that's why I always will just sort. I'll have the column in there. I don't know if you guys can. You guys see this here on the screen? Yeah, they can. So like, I'll sort by. You can sort by their specific ceiling to see the differences and the nuances in them, and then I just get the combine, and that's what I like to use. So it's just helpful for me.
I think it's definitely a good way to do it, but it is interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. I'm not saying it's the right or wrong way either. Yeah, like you said, it's just super interesting approach. That's why I think these games are super beatable, because like you can use a simple approach like this. You can use your bro science takes. Literally, that's what my buddy did. He drafted 5 lineups of who he thought was good, and he cashed 4 and then got a 4th for 1,000. Granted,
there you go.
Is that sustainable over long term? I'd like to think no, because just knowing that your brain can't repeat these choices over and over again, and like if you're grinding these edges, you're going to need the projection model. That's how I like to think it. Like even if it seems like, again, it's not gospel, but when it comes to projection,
absolutely.
And general, like we don't get the ownership.
Oh man, I don't know. 5th round, Vucevic. Why not?
Am I back? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're back.
I was blown up there. So yeah.
Man, this camera's driving me insane. I'm just gonna turn it off, but I'm still here.
Roger. Appreciate again. I just want to appreciate anyone that is here. Whether you're chatting in there, just hanging. I'm having 23, 24 at one point. We're up to 26. Just chilling, watching me draft some lineups before that. It's pretty awesome. This is something we're gonna continue to do going forward. I like doing this. I've already said it's gonna. I mean, MLB is gonna be super easy. Not super easy, but it's just something that I'm gonna want to do. Way easier to draft MLB lineups during lock too. I just get a lineup and run with it. You can project lineups fairly easy, and having a guy in or out doesn't really change things so much. Yes, sir, Clay. Let's do it. I haven't seen you. Maybe it's because I've been like drafting a bajillion teams, which is why I haven't seen you. But I haven't seen you in much drafts tonight.
What do you think about RJ Barrett just in general? Like I have him in the 6th round, and I already have a team that has Randall on it, and like I'm not clicking his name. I'm clicking Scotty Barnes instead. I don't know.
Yeah, like I think he's definitely if his ADP wasn't up there so much, you know what I mean? Like, isn't he at 28? So he's getting drafted every draft, so he's not even really a leverage play. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's interesting. I don't know how much Barrett do I have. There you go. I have 0.
Now yeah, right? Like that's kind of how I feel. Now that we got Steph in, Trey in, LaMelo Ball in, where are we going for swaps. Like there's not going to be anyone to swap in, right? Like who could potentially be out?
For swaps, I like I was saying.
No, not who we would swap in. Who would we even be swapping for? Like who's out? Who's out that was getting drafted? I can't think of anyone.
Kristaps earlier in the day.
Oh, Porzingis. That's the big one. Yeah. Porzingis and Beal.
For me, it's Kristaps. Only 3 Kristaps lineups are going to swap as of now. Brunson, but he's looking to play, right? Game time decision. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's gonna be Porzingis and Beal will be the 2 big ones. All right, I think I'm gonna end up.
Cool. Appreciate that. He said Luka.
I might have to amend my swap rankings because I think I was gonna try and swap in. I might be swapping in Draymond Green now.
Okay. That's something.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I like it or not.
I need to pardon me for looking down at my phone here, folks. I'm auto draft. It's easier to auto draft on. Get them in on your phone. All right, we're gonna draft. Wow. Yeah, we're gonna auto draft these 4. Get one more in on screen after this pick here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. Let's draft one more Wob, folks, and let's call it a night. And let's go win some money. Huh? What do you say? Whoa. A 3-man weave, ladies and gentlemen.
They just dropped another contest.
I'll be drafting that off stream, folks. We can do that off stream together.
Wow. And they know everybody's accounts are flush right now.
This fraud here. Oops, guy.
Who's fraud?
This Roto Run character.
Am I in one of them?
Yeah, you're in the final BR with me.
I just entered a bunch on my phone.
Yeah, you're good.
Hey, look at that. Still just got a Steph and Trey start, so that's fun.
Okay.
I mean, it still exists, so I mean, I wouldn't be overly scared.
Daydream.
See, Chip's saying what I'm saying, right? Like, Bogdanovich just seems so nice tonight, even with Trey in.
Yeah, that might be a nice swap. I might put him up there for my 3 zinger swaps. Dude, Daydream's about to be like number 1 on my Spotify rap next year. Yeah.
Yeah, here, Chad brings up a good point that nice part about the 3-man weave is everybody's on equal footing about the news. I think that's a really good point there. Neumy dance party. That's what the people are here for.
It's a vibe, man. All about the vibes.
LaMelo is starting. Love to see it. We get Ball, Rozier, and Oubre on the court together. Washington and Plumlee. So there we go.
Bum. That's interesting. Oh, wow. Harrison Smith, full practice. Dantzler is an illness. All right, well, if Dantzler doesn't play, that sucks, but getting Harrison Smith back is definitely helpful for the Saturday.
Bones asking where Trey now is in ranks.
He was 5 for me, even with the questionable. Now that he's in, he's 5. So he stays the same.
Yeah, I was just about to say the same thing. 5 seems perfect.
Kevin Huerter's a game time decision, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, that makes me like Fox more. I don't know. It's just... Just suppressed price tag on De'Aaron Fox feels nice. Yeah, Ritter season. I actually have an interesting decision in. I play in a high stakes season long league with a bunch of guys who basically only play one league, and that's why they make it a really, really expensive one. And I split the team with a couple other, but I have Lamar as a 2 QB. I have Lamar and Tua. So playoff week, got to make a decision. And like everyone hoards quarterbacks in that league. So I have Desmond Ridder or Matt Ryan this weekend, or I guess, this weekend, Saturday or Sunday. So I got to make that call. I think I'm leaning toward Desmond Ridder, but I don't know. It's just weird to be like, hey, a quarterback completely sight unseen. Let me take him, right?
Yeah, it's interesting. So sorry, I was talking to my girl as I was doing that and heard it. So it's between Ritter and Ryan.
Yeah, or I guess I could pick up Colt McCoy.
Oh yeah, of course, yes, the legend himself.
Yeah, it's a tough decision. I mean, out of those three, I have no idea who to start.
What a fall from grace, Matty Ice.
I mean, if Mike White was available, he'd be in there for sure. Mike White's owned in that league. There's no ads. I mean, Colt McCoy is only added because somebody dropped him for Mayfield, so I could then spend the fab to pick him up instead of one of those two options. This might be my last one here.
Yeah, this is my last one that we're finishing up on stream here, and then I'm gonna call her.
Man, here, just another Anthony Edwards at 25. Like,
oh, that's a drop.
I just keep clicking his name because it's like, what else am I supposed to do here?
Click him.
I don't.
Facts.
I don't want to be Mr. ADP guy,
facts. But that's facts.
Here's a good one to close.
He's horrible. That's what Bones
says. I kind of like that call. But Matt Ryan's terrible too. We just finished with a Steph Curry, Trae Young, Rudy Gobert, Tyler Hero, Miles Turner, Zach LaVine. I think that is one of my, that's kind of been my formula for the day today. So if things break Steph Curry and Trae Young's way and Tyler Hero's way, I think we'll be sitting somewhere around the leaderboards tonight.
Ooh. Okay, and we got some news for tomorrow already coming in. Fun. It's gonna be a Giannis night.
I'm clearly ruining your on-stream draft right now with an auto draft off screen, huh?
Oh, you're good. Yeah, you're slowing it down, that's for sure. But yeah, you're good.
There we go. I got another Anthony Edwards there. Here, I'll pull up my phone here. I can't even find it. I got too many that are on the clock. Anthony Edwards and Fred VanVleet. Oh, I missed it. Tyler Hero. More Tyler Hero to add. Jeez.
Wow, tough draft to end with a bunch of people not picking.
Yeah, the classic, everybody just jamming before a lock and taking their time because they're in so many. I have noticed that drafts just tend to come to a crawling halt closer to lock when you think the opposite would happen, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it makes sense with your jamming in so many drafts.
Yeah, admittedly, I don't love the rankings that that I have in there right now to draft off of either.
I'm getting blamed for apparently something happening in the puck slate. I have no idea what's going on. I don't know if there's a guy missing as a goalie.
You hate to see it, bud.
And I'm getting blamed first time I ape in. Yeah, I hope I don't have, or I guess since he's not in, I can't have him. So
at least you get a swap for the attendees.
No, it was the point of there's only 5 of 6 goalies, so like one team won't have a swap to a goalie or something like that. So like if you get affected, Mamba said to just contact support. They'll refund you.
Yeah, they're good about that. It happened a couple times in baseball where you were left without a starting pitcher and there was no swap option, and instead of making you swap to like a relief pitcher, they just let you get a refund there.
Yeah, I don't know who I should be worried about. What goalie is it? He said, I have one Ned lineup. Someone named Ned.
Oh, Big Netty, eh?
This guy?
Who?
Alex Nedljovic. Tried.
Yeah,
gave it
nailed
my
it. Yeah, you nailed it.
Yeah, look at all these Minnesota. I was like, oh, that guy's the number 1 ranked goalie tonight on Stochastic. I'm gonna get all of him.
I'm gonna play him.
Yeah, he's gonna be playing. Well, as we wait for Fryoak and TSA, we might as well just end it up. We don't need to do the last pick on the stream. We've done plenty. I appreciate everyone tuning in. I appreciate John Boy here, Big Netty and Net. Yeah. Stopping in, helping me out, joining. It's a great time. Soon we'll have Nez back in our main shows. Maybe we can drag him in for some draft before dusk. Get him with a couple beers or something in him. But yeah, it's been a pleasure, folks. We're gonna call it here.
Absolutely.
We'll be back tomorrow.
Neumy, before you go, who are the swap guys? Who are the swap options?
The swap options for if you have Porzingis or anyone else, I'm going to say my top 3 swaps. These are also going to be affected, not just straight the best swaps. They're going to be affected a little bit on who I think are some leverage swaps. We'll go with Clint Capella.
Oh, nice one. Yeah.
We will go with. I still think I'm going to go with Clint Capella. And we're going to go with Bogdan as a cop-out. And then as another swap, I still think D'Angelo Russell, if he plays, is a fun play. So, but he has a very real chance of maybe not playing. But I don't know. It's up in the air. But I think D'Angelo Russell at 35.7 is fun too. So Capella, Bogdan, D'Angelo Russell. Since he's injured, we'll throw in Jalen Brunson because he's looking like a game-time decision. You got 2 injured players to choose from. There you go.
Love it.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
All right. Well, again, appreciate everyone coming. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Like, you know when we go live. We'll be live tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern time, like we always are. Main slate drafts, Saturday slate draft, hoops drafts. We'll do it all for you folks. I hope everyone has a wonderful night. And again, appreciate y'all being here. Have a wonderful night, folks.